Why don't they want you? Pick a pile. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4. Why don't they want you anymore? Why don't they want you anymore? Or why don't they want you? Excuse me. So, you clicked on this for a reason. Okay? Don't come for me when I tell you why they don't want you. If you're not ready to hear why they don't want you anymore or what, do yourself a favor. Keep this video somewhere and come back for it when you're ready to hear it. Okay? Because I gotta do the message and I can't be out here. I just, police yourself. If you're ready to find out, if you're ready to see why they don't want you anymore, which pile is calling out to you? Is it pile 2? Is it pile 1? Is it pile 3? Is it pile 4? Timestamps are in the description box below. I will send you your reading. 0101. Hey there, pile 1. It seems fitting to start your reading at this time. Why don't they want you, pile 1? Why don't they want you? Queen of Swords in reverse and Separation in reverse. It's weird. Why don't they want you anymore? This reading was a why don't they want you anymore, but now it's sort of become why don't they want you, period. So take that for what you will. I was playing with henna. I was putting henna in my hair, and I haven't done it in like a year and a half, and I forgot to put gloves, and so this is what we get. This is where I'm at. This is my life now. You have the Queen of Swords in reverse and Separation in reverse. Now, this person is acting like they don't want you. Or you were acting like you don't want them, and so they took that hint and were like, oh, pile 1 doesn't want me, so I guess I don't want them. Because I don't want someone who's like making it difficult. I don't want someone who doesn't want me. Like pile 1 doesn't want me, so I don't want them. But I don't think this person doesn't want you. They think you don't want them. And therefore, they've taken that back seat and gone, well, oh, okay. That's what I'm getting here with this Queen of Swords separation. Queen of Swords, if this was the King of Swords, that would have been different. Because the King of Swords' energy is like, nah. The Queen of Swords, she's a little bit more complex. The Queen of Swords in reverse is giving someone who's sort of, like, not really, this is putting stank on the Queen of Swords' name, but it's someone who's giving, like, sulking. Okay? I know in the past that me acting like this has worked, and so I'll do that. Or I want this person to chase me, to come after me, and so I'll do this. Like, I won't say anything. This could be you or them, or you guys just mirroring each other. Someone may have started it and someone may have picked it up. But I don't feel like there is, I don't want to say it like this, but I don't feel like there's love lost. I think there's still affection here. But as far as why they don't want you anymore, why they don't want you is because you may have made it seem like you don't want them. And therefore they were like, okay, let's get a little bit more. I'll do you a bit more here. Why don't they want pile 1 anymore? Calling in your soulmate. Bruh, this is tactics. Like, one or both of you are playing a game. You're tacticking here. Deception. B. Look, what I'm getting here, without naming all the brothers and sisters that came out to play to support the intuition of the illumination, okay? This person and you are playing tag, invisible tag. You're both, or they are, or they think you, like, someone is lying, okay? Someone is lying. No, this person is not interested, okay? They're not interested. And dare I say, pile 1, you may not be not interested. Okay, this looks like someone who's like, oh, it looks like that person doesn't like me, so I'm not gonna put forth effort. right? I'm going to back away, but still be looking through my blinds, through my window, peeking and seeing, are they looking at me? Are they looking at me, not looking at them? Oh, okay. You know, it's like, no. And it might be difficult to break that. I don't know. But this is giving, okay, this is giving why they don't want you anymore is because they think you don't want them anymore. But also they may be acting like they don't want you anymore. And both of you, or one of you, or whatever the energy here is, wanting the other person to lean in and go, hey, while the other person sort of sulks and crosses their arms, looking away, but looking away into a mirror to see if the other person's gonna move towards them. What they doing. This is all. I'm out, okay? I'm out. This is it. This is what I wanted to go. This is what I want to tell you. I don't know. Do you want guidance? Yeah, why not? If this was me, I would want guidance. Do I use a broken deck or do I use a full deck? Let's use this deck. What's the guidance for my Paul 1 concerning this dynamic? Let go of control issues. So this is going to depend. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. I don't know what to tell you here. I might pull a second card just because essentially is, if, I don't know, weirdly to say, if this person is messaging you and you're like, no, message them back. Okay, let go of control issues. If you are holding yourself back from messaging, like interacting with this person, don't. Do the thing. Let go of control issues. Maybe you loosening up and reaching out to them or whatever that might look like. Like, it may not be about reaching out at all, but if that's a thing, then do that and see what happens. See where it goes. If you end up falling flat on your face, then you needed to for you to fully actually release this situation. And if they respond and you guys are sort of hopefully they release themselves as well and you guys can flow together. But there's virtue in doing the thing that you don't want to do so that you can move the fuck on. So that you can free yourself and let go. Like, let the chips fall where they will. So I don't know how that goes for you. Someone needed to hear that. Otherwise, let go of control issues. There's something about this situation that you're guided to relax your hand around, relax your energy around, right? If you were the one who's sort of acting in a way where you're like, I'm going to pretend like I'm not interested in this person anymore. It's almost like, massage that energy, like relax that energy of yours, right? Maybe there was a misunderstanding or whether there is a complete understanding, but it's like just different people, different lives. Like, who knows? Okay. But there's something here about you letting go. If like softening, it's like you're almost like this and it's like just soften a little bit. And I don't know, again, if you think they're not interested, it's almost like soften that, soften the thoughts you have. A little bit more guidance from my friend here for Paul 1. Deception, disgrace. Put this thing, yeah, I think I don't know how to say this. Knock this dynamic off the pedestal. Like, try to, again, soften the energy around this situation. Like, loosen your grip on it. I think that's going to be helpful for you to whatever this guidance is leading you towards, to reach your highest good and their highest good in this dynamic. Allow the situation to unfold naturally, and with this, it's sort of like just let go of some of like what you like, how high on the pedestal you've put it, even in terms of like, oh, this person ain't shit, da, 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 da. Like, breathe into that, like chill a little bit on like dragging this person or like exalting this person or this dynamic. And also with the religious factors in the reverse, there could be some things that like, again, like massaging how you move, massaging your thoughts, right? Massaging your ideas and how to act. Your norm maybe you need to bring yourself down the pedestal. It's almost like allow yourself to be human. Allow yourself to like let go. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. And in as much as like don't make you reaching out or you doing something that you wouldn't normally do, whatever that looks like, I don't know. Like, allow yourself to breathe into that and see if that is actually something you're called to do and not something you're not doing because this is not who I am. Like, allow yourself to see who you are in this situation at this time and not keep yourself beholden to a certain standard that any strength overused is now being a weakness. Just something about that. Don't come for me, but I think come for me if you'd like a private reading so we can go deeper into this energy for what you can do and you can let me know your situation. Because I think, I don't know, I'm not encouraging you to like reach out or not. I'm encouraging you to look at something differently. And that differently is for you to massage any sort of like holden and beholden stuff that are surrounding this connection in order for you to actually move through this connection naturally and not continue pining for someone who may be pining for you as well, or not continue to be pining for someone who isn't. Like, it's just sometimes like stuff like, let's just not play this whole game, right? And sometimes there is a life process that needs to go through. It's not a game, it's just life. But there are some things that we make it harder to go through those energies naturally. Deception is weird. Someone is wearing a false mask. I think, yeah, this person is not interested in you. They're not keen on you in some way. There's something about your perception that, based off of whatever has been going on, it is looking at things a certain way. That's all I can say for now, my friend. Keep your light on. Good luck. If you want a private reading, please definitely feel free to come through. The link to the website is in the description box below. And in the comments, if you've reached this far in in the reading, what I want you to write in the comments, the word is stop playing. Stop playing or quit playing or something like that. I wish you everything. Keep your light on. Good luck. I'll see you if you want a personal reading. Information is in the description box below. Bye. Uh-oh. Okay. Hey, pal 2. My God. Hey, pal 2. Hey, pal 2. I forgot how I had placed the cards. Bitch. Oh my God. That would have been bad. All right. Hey, pal 2. How are you, pal 2? All right. Pal 2, why are they no longer interested in you? We have the Four of Wands, free yourself in chemistry. Wild. When I was pre-shuffling this reading, I saw Four of Wands and I was like, ugh. Okay. Then I saw chemistry and I was like, So there's a few stories here. This person, there's a third story I didn't think about. They could be involved with someone else, right? And they're maybe trying to settle that there. Maybe something sparked elsewhere and they're trying to figure that out. Again, you may have been that elsewhere. You may have been that thing that sparked outside of their normal thing, but they couldn't or can't leave or escape or whatever their current circumstances because, that's like where they have ties and bonds to that are difficult to leave. I wasn't expecting that for this. Four of Wands trips me up. I had a season of my life where Four of Wands and I were just not friends. I don't even understand what was going on with that, but she kept coming up all the time and like, what is happening? And what I know the Four of Wands to be was not what I was like. Girl. I call everybody girl, but girl. Oof. Okay. But yeah, I think with the Four of Wands here, I don't know, babes. Like, I am going to clarify, right? And I feel like I should clarify before I keep going, but here we are. I feel like this person isn't uninterested fully. Like, they think you're attractive. They think that there is a connection between you two, wildly. But I think they're stuck somewhere. I think they're trying to like do something else somewhere in their home, in their family life, in like in establishing themselves and their boundaries or whatever. If this is someone who you've had a toxic back and forth with, it's still there. 15, 15, 15, 16, 15, 14. It's still there. Okay. So yeah, I'm hearing someone say, yes, I still got it. Yeah, they're still there. Like they can't quit you, but they're trying. They don't maybe want to be in that sauce. Wild. I am gonna start shuffling for like extra information here. Like, Spirit, why are they no longer interested in Pal 2? What are you trying to tell me here? Romantic feelings, bruv. Like, here's the thing. I don't feel like they're not interested in you, but if you're like loose, I never hear from them. Nothing. Then maybe they're with somebody else. Maybe they have a stronger connection to somebody else, someone from the past, or maybe they reconnected to somebody. I'm somehow feeling a reconnection. I feel like this person pre-existed before you. Yeah, I don't think that they connected with somebody after you who's new. I feel like they reconnected with somebody pre-existing in their world. This is intuition. Welcome to the house of illumination, okay? Welcome to the house of Lumiere. This is what happens here. I'm gonna go with that intuition. I feel like this person is connected or reconnected with somebody who was pre-existing in their world in some way. Now, if you are that person, because you could be, there's a flippity floppity energy in this one. You could have been the person on the outside that they connected with, but they have obligations elsewhere, and all they can do is really stare at you, look at you, watch you, think about you, but not really move towards you because it could possibly be too costly for them to actually lean into the connection they have with you. But there's romantic feelings here. So, bruh, I don't know what to tell you. I don't have to say I call everybody bruh. Ain't nobody getting butthurt over that. Shit. Okay. Tell me more. Why are they... I mean, I know it could be like someone else, right? To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. I don't think they have that. And I think perhaps maybe for some of you, there's been too much stuff. That's going back to that like toxic couple, but that's toxic in a very loose, I don't know. You know your story. Tell me your story about to what? Tell me your story. Who the fuck? What is this? Okay. Y'all are checking on people who are still interested in you. I feel like, I know playfulness is in the upright, but in the house of Lumiere, we read energy. And the energy it's giving is, this is no longer as playful as it was. Like, I don't know, maybe for some of you in another story, things got too serious. And not in the way that this person was expecting, or not in a way that this person could fulfill, right? Commitment wise, whether it's actually being committed on paper and you are mine, I am yours, or committed in terms of like acting like you give a damn, like acting like you are there, you're present, right? Like whatever it was, there's some, it feels like there's some expectation that this person didn't, that entered this dynamic, that this person or you, maybe they didn't quite hit on. That playfulness aspect sort of became tangible, and it was like, whoa. And it couldn't materialize into concrete reality. The stability here. Tell me more. Soulmate in reverse. There's a disconnect here. Duh. Duh. There's a disconnect here. Duh. I get it. There's a disconnect here. You two clearly, like, you're not together, or it's just few and far between moments here and there. This person is stuck somewhere. Okay? If, again, if you are the other person, okay, Like they're stuck somewhere. They're in something that is hard for them to leave. And if anything, with you, it's not promised. Is it with you? Is it just playtime? That's what I used to get with the Four of Wands. I digress. With you, is it just playtime? Is it just playtime? Is it real? Or is what they have more real, and coming after you would be very risky? Right? Maybe they've picked something more solid, or are stuck in something more solid, more stable, more tangible for their world and their whatever. And with you, it's almost, I don't want to say just a dream, because these aren't dreamy cards, but they're very feely cards, not very tangible. It's not, with you, it doesn't feel quite tangible. That's for the third party, right? If you were with them and they left you for someone else, right? Like if they've left you for someone else, I do feel like it was a connection that they've given a second chance to. They've reconnected. I'm telling you, it could be somebody new. Okay, maybe. But this is like a connection, reconnection. It could be someone from like high school when they're back, like someone they knew, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But I'm picking up reconnection, not someone like plucked from a tree brand new. If it is someone plucked from a tree brand new, maybe that connection is past life. Girl, I don't know. I call everybody girl. But I don't, let's say that they re-met somebody or reconnected with somebody from before who they have stability with, that is more tangible than what they had or could have imagined with you, then that's where they are trying to put efforts in there. But I do still genuinely feel that either way, in whatever situation, this person still carries a torch for you in some way. One more card, Spirit. Thank you for being here. Children. Okay, I mean, this is for those of you who maybe they have kids with somebody else and they're staying for the children. Like, that's the stability. Or if it's with you and they're wondering, I mean, religious factors didn't come up, but if it's with you and they're wondering, you know, can they have kids with you, or did things get too real with kids with you and they want to do something else elsewhere? I don't know. They could have kids with somebody else, or they're thinking about a future with you and kids. Like, does that make sense? So it's really interesting. This pile. Let's pull you some guidance on like what Spirit says your guidance is given this dynamic, whatever's going on with this person and you. Okay. Give your relationship a chance in reverse. Codependency. Yeah, okay, so it's giving a little bit talks. It's giving talks. Your guidance here is both of you or one of you, damn, release your ex at the bottom of the deck for real. This person, if they come back around to you, they could be coming back around to you just to say, hey, whatever. What your dynamic is at this particular point in time, the energy that I'm resoundingly getting is to let it go. Give your relationship a chance in reverse is to let it go. Now, this could be let it go for now. Like, neither one of you are really ready, or you're not ready. Like, this is your guidance, but allow it to just not be. Allow it to not be, right? Allow it to be what it is, which is a separation, which is something that isn't working. Like, that's what it is. Like for now, that's not even it, because this codependency is giving like, this is the, you know what? I don't even need that. Like, you're attached to this situation. And yeah, of course, there's chemistry, there's this and that. But this thing is being called for you to release it. And writing in the reverse, decommit. Release it. Very soon is portending something coming. My initial inclination is they are coming towards you. But it is something that I feel for you. You are picking up vibes already of you sort of distancing yourself from this person and not really giving too much credence to their advances or whatever's going on here. Release your ex is very loud and clear. Give your relationship a chance to reverse is very loud and clear. This is time to clear your energy. So I think stop wishing, hoping, dreaming about this dynamic if to the best of your ability, if you can. It is in your system with this codependency. It's something you're used to. It's something your body is used to. Perhaps do some nervous system work. Do some type of, I don't know, meditations or something to help loosen your grip, your emotional just tie around this dynamic. Maybe the sex was banging, the physical connection was banging, like maybe they fit your ideal type, but there's something about this that you need to loosen yourself from. Clarify, give your relationship a chance in reverse, please. Just before we go. Religious factors. Okay. So if you are believing that this is someone who you identify as a soulmate, a twin flame, or any of those sort of labels, try to loosen your grip around those labels and think about where you are now and what your soul needs now and what you need now to live a life that is more fulfilling for you. And it's not away, not to say it's loosening it away from this person, in that pivot your attentions towards building your world, towards building your life, towards building you and making your life more enjoyable outside of leaning on this person, this dynamic, and making it the thing that will really make your life good, because I think that's highly doubtful. Let's say you do get this person. Okay, great. What are you going to do on Monday when they're working and you're working? Like, you know, what are you going to do when they leave the country to do? Like, well, you know, you still have a life to live. So start living your life now and focus more on living your world, and healing what you need to heal within yourself. Maybe abandonment wounds, like it's so basic, childhood work, shadow work, and self-punishment stuff. I don't know if there's something for that, but there's ways in which we punish ourselves that are not very loving to ourselves. So find some ways that you do that, so that you can start building out a path out of the codependency from something that may feel good because it feels good, because it's attaching itself to something that you didn't have or don't give yourself or something, you know, like loosen some of those things and pay attention to you. I wish you everything, pal, too. If you would like a personal reading, because as you know, Spirit lives in the house of Lumiere. Spirit lives in the illumination. The link is in the description box below to get a personal reading for your personal situation, where you tell me what's going on. We pick a reading, or we curate one for you, or you pick one on the website. And then we get you your reading, get you sorted, and see what works for you and your dynamic, and what maybe you can focus on for yourself more specifically, and know that Spirit has your hand with you, is holding their hand, is holding your hand. I was playing with henna and I didn't put gloves on, so bye. I wish you everything. Keep it light and good luck. Bye-bye, my friend. Hey there, pal 3. Hey there, pal 3. Hey there, pal 3. Hey there, pal 3. Pal 3, why don't they want you anymore? Ten of Swords, New Love in reverse. Weird. Ten of Swords is funny in this deck. This is the Book of Shadows deck. My hands are like super like not normal colored because I was playing with henna in my hair, and it's been like a hot year and a half since I've actually done that. And a bitch forgot to put gloves on because it's been so long since she's done that. So you're going to be seeing that. Anyway. And I have a wedding coming up. What am I gonna do? We laugh. The Ten of Swords in this deck is funny because it is a Phoenix rising, and it's actually like a celebratory card. And never in my life have I seen a Ten of Swords ever be celebrated. It's weird. It's a Phoenix rising, right? From the ashes rises a Phoenix. It's just, I don't know. This Phoenix is big. I almost feel like she's calling this Phoenix to burn it. I don't know, because that's the Ten of Swords, right? It's like betrayal. It's like overkill. Like, we don't need two fires. One is enough. I don't know what's going on here. New love in reverse. Yeah, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. I don't know. I want to say this person may have like fallen out of it with you, but perhaps more so I don't know if they want to meet new people, but with new love in reverse, it's kind of giving, I don't want to say it like this because another pile had this. Someone that they knew making a reappearance. So perhaps someone that abandoned them in the past, someone that betrayed them in the past, came around, like an ex or a former lover or a former crush, someone, they reconnected with somebody in some way, and someone who betrayed them, right, from their perspective. Someone who did them dirty, someone who did them wrong from their perspective. Someone can do you dirty by flirting with a friend of yours, but they don't know that you like them. You know what I mean? Like, perspective. But yeah, something like that. Something that ended with somebody. Maybe something that they did wrong. Maybe someone that they hurt. Maybe someone that they wounded that they had like regrets over. Perhaps they decided to give that person a chance again. Like maybe some rekindlation here. Also, it could be that they betrayed you, right, with someone else. And so there's someone else is essentially in this pile. Why they don't want you anymore is because there's someone else. It's just that someone else, it's not as stable. Like it's still new. Now, granted, it's in reverse. So there's something here about like things may not be as solid. Things might not be as like fully committal. They're still talking, or I don't know. There's something like it's still, maybe it's just like exciting. It's getting a little bit more serious. This could be someone who also, in another story, not the same story, but in another story that copy pastes this story and adds this new story, if you get me. So there's like two stories, but the second story branches off of this first-ish story of where this person could be the kind of person who, when things get too much, if things get it's getting too real with someone, they kind of back away. So maybe there's someone who does the betraying, right? They kind of go, oh, this is no longer fun, new, and exciting. I'm going to go find someone else where it's fun, new, and exciting, right? That could be a pattern of theirs. This is tripping me that this is a whole Ten of Swords and it's like a happy ass, like, hello? Right? Like this person could just be such an overthinker. Accepting and releasing unpleasant or unfortunate circumstances. Reliving heartache by refusing to I don't get it. Okay. Like, what part of this tells you that it's about accepting and releasing unpleasant or unfortunate circumstances? I mean, I don't know. It's almost like she burned this bird's lover. Like, who burns? Baby. Let's get some clarifiers. Let's get some extra information. Not clarifiers, but extra info. Why don't they want pile 3? Why don't they want pile 3? You okay, make the effort. Okay. Express your love. Okay. And finances and career. Yeah. Static. Okay, static. What? Okay. Maybe they got bored. Honestly, when I was in the pre-shuffle, shuffling these decks out, some of the cards still flipped out. And when I was seeing them, for this pile, I thought maybe they got bored. Maybe they got bored and want to just seek out someone elsewhere. They may not even have a person yet, but they know that maybe someone else is more interesting. It's just with boredom or disconnect or incompatibility, right? Maybe it just wasn't as compatible as they would have liked. It's not your looks, but it's almost like someone's status was a thing here as well. Yeah, someone's status was like a thing. Here's the thing with this pile. I feel like this person may have been like a crush. This person may have been like someone you were talking to a little bit online, maybe, or maybe you had a few dates perhaps. I feel like this person saw that this wasn't going to work out with you for whatever reason. Be it there's like someone's status, your status, their status, I don't know how you look, maybe how you look, but nothing you can really control. I don't know. I think maybe like someone didn't think things would look well. So maybe like you two together, and this is stuff like, my family may not approve of this, or their family may not approve of this, or I don't know if I really like that they did that. Like maybe someone started like sex talking too soon, or someone didn't, or maybe somebody wears their hair a certain way, or dyes their hair, or doesn't have, I don't know, it doesn't have this and that, or didn't go to this level of school. Maybe I don't know what it is, but it's things like that this person may have seen in them or in you, or both. And from there, they kind of went, you know what? This isn't what I'm looking for. This won't work for me. There's an incompatibility here. And I think it's just best for me to to like do something else and find someone else. Whether someone else was actually there, could be. For some, maybe they was there. Maybe there wasn't even someone else. Maybe they just said, I know this is not what I want. So I'm going to pull away. I'm going to pull back. And I'm going to take the steps I need to pull back from this person being you. Anything else you want to say about this spirit? The trust card. Okay. Stay optimistic. They didn't think this was going to go anywhere for them. They didn't think this connection was going to go where they need the connection to go for their purposes. Okay. That's really kind of, I want to say straightforward, but it took so long to get there. But yeah, I think ultimately this person just didn't think they release your ex here. They didn't think that there was they wanted to cut their losses. They wanted to just go, okay, well, I don't think this is gonna work long term. So for whatever reason, I think it's a reason that nobody can really help. It's just kind of like a thing. Oh, this is how this person is. This is how I am. I don't think it's going to work out. It could be something insidious, like, oh, this person doesn't brush their teeth, or this person like talks like this, or I like more of a bad girl, bad boy than a girl next door, boy next door. And I don't think I can do that. It just could be stuff like that. This person smiles too much. This person is too grumpy, like just something. And I think they were just like, they just were turned off in a way that was like, compatibility wise, what I'm looking for isn't here. Whether they were looking for a hit and quit, whether they were looking for like a marriage, a spouse, a life partner, or even if they don't really know what they're looking for, they were just like, you know what, I don't think this is gonna work out for me. I don't think this is gonna go where I'm going. So I'm gonna pull some guidance for you as it relates to this dynamic. Okay, this is trying to come out. Give your relationship a chance to reverse. Yeah, no. Flirt, keep your options open. Unrequited love. They don't feel the same way that you feel about them. Forgiving and learning. There's nothing here. There's nothing here. It's not going to work out. Yeah. For religious factors, there's something up. Incompatibility. Very soon is giving, I think something else is coming for you if you keep your options open. Like, keep your options open. Just keep swimming. Just keep going. Okay. Guidance. Passion. I think allow your heart and joy and soul to sing with joy. I think if this is really interesting that this comes out. I think it's really cute, actually. That spirit is saying, get the Lulu. Like, this is almost like start dreaming and wishing and daydreaming and playing and manifesting in the energy that you want. Right? In the type of person that you want to be with, and how they treat you and how you treat them. Like, start dreaming and thinking about the impossible for yourself. Like, really start dreaming and thinking about how you want to be adored, or how you want to be loved on, how you want to love on someone. Start like leaning into those fantasies and playing with them, and use those fantasies to help open you up, because that very soon really does, to me, it portends something coming. I'd say 3 to 6 weeks, there's something coming 3 to 7 weeks, there's something coming towards you. And if you start sort of playing in this energy of like, no, that feels good, yeah, this like fantasy energy, that's gonna help. That's gonna help move you towards the thing that is more so coming towards you, and that is more so like available for you. This is trust, which was coming up for you earlier. It is in the reverse, and I know why. We were having a conversation as we were flipping. And flirt in the reverse, this isn't flirt with this person, okay? This person, put this person to bed. Start fantasizing about other things now. If you need to use this person as your initial anchor of fantasy, fine, but know that there will come a time, sooner rather than later, that your fantasies will supersede this person's face and body, and you'll start opening yourself to other people. Start thinking this or better, right? If you're going to use them as like your fantasy anchor, your fantasy face, your fantasy bod, have it in try to lean more and train yourself towards the direction of this or better, this or better, this or better. If other people come into your purview to lean into fantasy, like manifest fantasy, then use them. There's something here about that. I think it's going to take that time until you get to the point where you're like, you know what, I feel good. With this, commit to what you want. Commit to what you want. I think you kind of need to take a leaf from this person's page and know what you want in a partner. Know it in your head, but more so, know it in your being. In such a way that you move from that knowing. You feel me? Where it's not just in your head and you go, oh, well, this person is this, but also that. This person is this, but also that. No. It's where as you're moving, just like this person can go, you know what? I'm turned off, or I'm this person's, if there's an incompatibility here, or I don't think this is going to work. In the same way that they are able to move away, you need to almost like take that leaf from their book, from their page, and begin to step in the energy of what you are wanting and what feels good for you. And I think a part of that will be playing in fantasy, so you can spend more time in the wish fulfilled than in the sick reality. Yeah, deception, past life. Okay, sounds common. Deception is play. Like, and this one for you, for guidance, play. Act as if, live in the wish fulfilled. Okay, move as if, period, and you will eventually be, and no longer as if. All right, I wish you everything. If you would like to come through for a personal reading, spiritual guidance, see what spirit has to say to you, or just sort of get a reading and see what your situation is, let me know. You can email me and we can come up with a reading for you, customized reading, or you can click the link in the description box and you'll go to the website where there's a bunch of pre-curated readings, and if any one of them fit what you're looking for, then come through and I'd be happy to give you a reading. I'll keep you later, and good luck, my friend. Bye. What a pal 4. Pal 4. Why don't they want you anymore? 8 of Cups, it's safe for you to love. I don't know. So when I was doing the pre-shuffle, there were some energies here. I can't remember them. It was a hot minute. But what I'm getting now is someone is scared of someone. So this person could be scared of you, right? They may not want you anymore because they're scared of you. They may not want you anymore because they're overwhelmed by you. Is that a gnat in here? Absolutely not. Anyway. It is safe for you to love. It's funny. This is funny. The 8 of Cups is a very funny card. It's super straightforward. It's like backing away, okay? Like, for sure. But for some reason, I'm questioning it. In the house of Lumiere, in the Illumination, I, Luce Lumiere, am questioning the 8 of Cups as to why this person disconnected from you when the actual disconnection card shows up. I think it's this deck. There's something here about overwhelm, right? But something here quite possibly about overwhelm, but something here about like, so what I'm getting is this person may know too much. I don't know if there was an overshare of some sort, or what was shared to this person was too much for them to handle, right? It was overwhelming to them. Not to say that what you said was overwhelming, but to them on the receiving end, it was overwhelming. Now, what you said could have been overwhelming, and that's on you to figure out, what's going on there. But it could be both. What you said could have been overwhelming, and they also received, either way, baby, they received something as overwhelming. I'm getting a spooked energy, someone who's a little bit scared, someone who's a little bit, something like that. Okay, where they're kind of like, I don't know if this is for me. So even if you indirectly shared something or you directly shared something, I am getting someone here who's kind of like, I don't know. And that's the funny thing about it's safe for you to love, because it's safe for you to love is actually like, no, it's not. It's a weird, like, no, it's not. Like, it's not safe for you to love. It just always gives me scared vibes. It not always. At one point, it didn't, but then it did. It started to. Now I think with it's safe for you to love, with these both showing up in this upright energy, which is very different for the Eight of Cups in the reverse, but with this it's safe for you to love. Well, I think still, I feel like this person could still be sort of in contemplation mode where they're like on alert. They're like on alert. They haven't fully walked away. They haven't fully disconnected. Maybe for you in your world, maybe they have. But the energy I'm picking up here is someone who's like, like they're kind of like on edge. They kind of like, tilted their head, squinting, side-eyeing, being like, I'm gonna watch this space because something is a little bit off. Because for it's safe to love to show up in the upright, there's sort of this energy of like an umbrella of it's okay. Like that. Not it's okay, but it's okay. Like there's some suspicions. There's a side eye. There's an eye. There's a squint. There's this sort of energy of talking like this about it, and I don't know. I don't know much about that. It's just it's like that. So this person is like why they're no longer interested, or why they're not interested anymore is, I don't think they're fully gone, right? But it's kind of like, I don't know much about that. I don't know about part 4. I don't know about part 4. Let's dig a little deeper. Yeah. I don't know why I creep. Started coming up. Here's the thing. I don't know if this person saw something. Again, indirectly counts. Loose, I didn't say nothing. I didn't. Okay, maybe you didn't say something and that made them go, sus. Or maybe they saw something, something that maybe when they looked you up, they saw something and they were like, I don't know if I really want that, I don't know if I'm ready for that. I don't know if I'm built for that. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Something gave them pause. This could have also been intuitively, I guess, where maybe, I don't know, maybe someone here came on too strong. Again, too strong is subjective, right? Maybe someone came on too strong, or maybe this person isn't used to like people being smiley with them. Maybe you were too smiley, and it's like, what do you mean too smiley? I was not. What do you mean? But maybe this person's kind of like sus. Like people are so different. You know your story. What is your story? if you pick this pile, I need you to type in the comments, sus. Just so we can break the tension here, okay? Just so we can break the tension here. Because this is, yeah, yeah. I think this person was feeling something, but I think with past life, they were feeling something. Yeah, like, something was, things were clicking, and then they saw something, or you said something, they indirectly, something, and they were like, skirt, I don't know. Maybe you were too nice to somebody, and they were like, I have and that's where the second part comes in. They may have had, right, like their opinion of this thing that you did or didn't do, or said or didn't say, or that, it reminds them of something from the past that didn't work out, that left them with some stuff. For some of you, right? For some of you, you legitimately did or didn't say, or do or didn't do. Like, you legitimately, my honey bun, like, you did do something that made them go, ooh, and you may know what that is. And if you know, then you know. It is what it is. We'll move forward. We live and learn and grow. This person may not even be the person for you. So if you are going to change or look at something about yourself, don't change something that is positive. If you need to balance it out a little bit more, you go, you know what, I could have been a little bit more about that, then okay, do that, right? Like, we're not perfect. We're perfect, but we're not perfect, and we have room to grow. So if you need to learn something about yourself from this, then do that, right? Not everybody is where you are, and sometimes we don't know what we're doing or how we're doing it. So if that's the case, take this moment to learn from it and forgive yourself and be better, whatever that looks like in the future. Okay, this could just be an indicator of this person not being there, being the one for you. So don't change something about you that's good for someone who isn't for you. But at the same time, could this be an opportunity for you to re-examine yourself and go, you know what, this is a behavior that I have that I can see how it can rub people the wrong way, or how it can how do I feel about it? Is this something that I need to sort of look at and reconfigure in my life and refigure out, right? For some of you, my babies, my Lumi's babies, you gotta do that, okay? With love. With love, baby, with love. We all have stuff. Now, this person could have also come with some stuff that informed their backing away, but that does not invalidate. Because if someone, for like, if someone asks you, what are you wearing, and you have a history of people asking you, what are you wearing, and you know where that is gonna go, you might go, this person may have been asking, what are you wearing, because maybe they want to match what they're wearing to what you're wearing, but because of how you react, how they, you know what I mean? So it could have been like a misunderstanding, maybe. But also, they're valid for thinking what they thought because of what they've been through and what they've learned from what they've been through. You know what I mean? So I'm not here to slander your person. But there could be something here that they saw in you that from their experience, they went, you know what? I don't want to, no, that's not for me. That's not compatible with what I want for myself. And so, no. Even if they may have initiated it or whatever. One more. And then we'll get into your guidance, okay? Yeah, they don't. Yeah. They trust in reverse. They didn't. This is, no. There's something here that I don't want to say rattled them, but there's something here that made them go, pause. Hold up. There's something here that made them go, sus. And it could have been, it really could be something frivolous to you, and it could be something serious, right? Like, for some people get freaked out by knowing someone's body count. And it's like, yo, people have had lives. Then there's some body counts that you're like, what is going on? You know? And then there's, listen, yeah. Okay. I'm not saying it's about body count, but I'm using that as an example that, like, people have lived a certain life, whether it's a low number, no number, or a high 3-digit, 4-digit number, baby. I don't know. So, yeah. People have lived. Anyway, what is your guidance in this situation? That's what I'm going to look for here. What is your guidance given this? Yeah, I got to do that quickly. What's the guidance for my pile 4? This did some flippies. Okay, unrequited love. This could be the one wedding in reverse. Very funky messages. What the fuck? I don't know. With unrequited love, there's not enough chemistry or attraction to keep this relationship going. I feel like there's some come to Jesus moment where you gotta go, okay, either way, this person probably wasn't the one for me. That kind of sucks. That kind of hurts. I'm going to breathe into that energy and take the week to mourn, or take the day to mourn, or take the, whatever way to mourn, and just kind of see it as what it was. Also, for some of you, are you attracted to people that don't really like you that much? Is that something that feels really good? Do you like that? For some of you, are you attracted to people who, I don't know, do you like people that like you, but you don't actually like them? So did you actually really like this person, or did you like that they were doing certain things, but now that you don't have that, you're kind of like, just like, look at that. Okay, look at that. Look at that. And how you relate to attraction, chemistry, and that. I feel like for you at this point, also with Spirit, is so interesting, Spirit. Wow, you're funny. What I'm also getting from Spirit here is this may not be the best time for you to be in a relationship. Okay? Or this may just not be the best time for you to be thinking that the relationships you get into are supposed to end in commitment, like the ultimate commitment. I think there's something here about Spirit saying, yo, you may be in a season of unrequited love, or relate dynamics just not being enough, and that's just what it is for now, because you may not be ready for commitment the way you want it, or just the energy is not ready for you to be in commitment the way you want it. There's something here though. There's something else here. I feel like Spirit snuck a little something in there that is kind of insidious. For some of you, there could, right? For some of you, for you, for me, there could be someone in your world who you're not really into, but that could be the person that you need to spend more time with. If there's someone in your world that is all, that you're into, that is into you, they may be leaving a dynamic. So there's that. If you are currently in a relationship that isn't working out, that you don't feel cared for, and maybe you were once married or you were once committed, so you're in a relationship of some sort. Maybe at one point they were the person for you, but they no longer are. You may need to consider really leaving them. Oof. Spirit. One more card. What's the guidance for my pile 4? It's very interesting. Release your ex. Yeah. In the reverse. So interesting. This isn't telling me to stay with your ex. It's sort of saying release them slowly, I guess. Tell me about this could be the one. Can you clarify that? Make the effort. Yeah. There's someone in your Spirit. No. Does someone here like married people? Or does someone here like people who are already in relationships with other people? Like, do we have that vibe here? Bro, I call many people bro. Listen, baby. There's one more card in here that's not trying to come out. If there's, weird. I don't know who this is for, but I don't know. If there's someone in your world who you're not into, and you don't really do much for them, or like do put any effort towards them, there's something about them that you may need to look at. So there's another person in your world who'll be interested in you, and you're not that interested in them. I don't think you even look at this person much. There's just something here about third parties, and there's so many stories about third parties. There's someone likes to be with people who are in third parties, someone who keeps attracting people in third parties, someone who is no longer in a third party, or someone who's not in a like it's just, and no cards are coming out to explain the wedding in reverse. Tell me about that in terms of guidance. See, like I've been shuffling for a hot minute. Children in reverse. Yeah, I don't know. This is family. For somebody here, there's something here about you leaving the one you're with in order to find someone who will be better to you, who will treat you better, who will be better suited for you. But it is not an easy process for you to leave, but there is something here about you leaving this dynamic, whether you're married, whether you're in a relationship with them, whether they're even in your heart. I guess this feels tangible. This is for like my in relationship people, marriage people. This is tangible. For some of you, it's also like just releasing them from, I guess, from like your soul or something, and releasing them slowly, which it will happen anyway with this, because there's almost like there's someone else that could give you what you want, but they can't, or you can't. Baby, there's a lot of stories here. A final word on this? Guidance for my friend watching this? Excuse me? In love? I did do a guidance in love reading like 2 videos ago, so maybe that might be more helpful for you to watch at this point. Yeah, exalt yourself, baby. Exalt yourself, because I feel like there's somebody who wants to love on you hard, but you may not be as interested in them. But the guidance here is almost saying, I don't know if it's saying go towards them or what, but Paul 4, honey, I need you to write sus in the comments. Okay, I wish you everything. If you would like to come through for a personal reading for your personal situation and get personal information about your personal like love situation, or even any other situation, like just you want to hear from spirit and hear what spirit has to say, come through for a private reading. Treat yourself to one, treat yourself to one. I wish you everything. Keep your light on. Good luck. And I'll see you next time. Okay. All right, my friend. Bye-bye.